off. Now can I turn it back on? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this actually working again. I really don't know what happened. Okay, all right, I'm back up here. That was very weird. I'm waiting for it to show up over here. All right, well, I'll give it a sec there to figure itself out. Yeah, that's weird. The Twitch kept streaming, but for some reason YouTube stopped. All right, let's come over here, see if I found enough stuff to... I don't think I needed the tier 2 rails here, but on the way out it wouldn't be bad. Okay, there we go. Cool, all fixed. Interesting. All right, so I found 30. I think I had 15 left, right?
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still not... I don't need to build one of those. I think I only have 45 anyway. Okay. I want those. Version 2 storage will be nice, but I can unlock that later. I need these first. Cool. Where am I at with the, oh yeah, everything stopped. Let's get this fixed. Let's complete this and get out of here and move on to start doing our other ones. So I'm just gonna I think I need to just take everything out for the most part and just start over again here. Part of the problem is they changed the recipe. Beams went from 1 every 3 seconds to 3 every 3 seconds. So they're now actually 60 per minute coming out of in each one. So instead of the 3 that you used to have to do now, I never put all the stuff away. Oh, okay. All the stuff I just destroyed. Yeah, so it's now instead of having 3 fabricators coming off of 1 smelter, you only need 1, so it completely changed my layout. So I gotta redo that now. Yeah. Now I'm glad that I actually get something for these now. Okay. Can I put 1 more up there? Cool. I'm gonna stick all these extra building blocks up there. Keep a few, but I'm getting a bunch as I'm tearing stuff down. Yeah, we'll take you. Okay, 39 still of those, 5 more of those. Yeah, I just need a couple more caves and I should be good to go. Get the up. I want to get that tier 2 storage unlocked as quick as I can because that's big. Okay. Go back in here again real fast. Yeah, at least he can do something about this now. Wonder if there was a... Oh, the hotkey would have taken out both streams, I would think. Cool. Let's go finish tearing this down. Put the roof back on. Yeah, it'll definitely take up less space. This is going to completely change almost all of my setups for titanium now. Leave those up there. All right. At least it's laying out a little better than it was yesterday. Just the building seemed off yesterday for some reason. Especially before I got the drone. Okay, so now I need 2 for the rods, which is off 1. 1 for the beams. And 2 for sheets. So a total of 5. Two spots here. 2. It must have been a hard... It was just YouTube. Twitch kept going. That was really weird. I'm glad I noticed it, but yeah. It was just YouTube that stopped. I've never really had that kind of issue before. There's those 2. And then 3. Yep, even with these ones. Actually, I think I'm going to bring everything closer because I want to be able to put that furnace in right behind. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that the recipes changed. That titanium beams are now 60 a minute. Completely changes everything. I'm just going to put these side by side here. Or I could actually go out a little bit longer over here. I think that works. It's nice that I can actually have a nice wide for titanium now instead of having to worry about having 3 fabricators for beams. Okay, is that good now? They messed up ones are wolf. Yeah. Well, and rods are still 30. So it's still a little bit, but it's much better than it was before. Like the beams, I hated the beams so bad. Especially when you're trying to do it in a factory with a bunch of stuff, it would really kind of have a big impact on it. Maybe 4 wire per. I know the plates are still 60 and the powder's 90. That one's weird. I usually don't think about it because I use my calculator and it puts things where it tells me what I need to do. Okay, there we go. I think I only need to put in one of these. Everything else is feeding directly in. Ooh, and I can use the double rails now. Wire is 15. I don't think so. I think it's 30. Yeah, 2 every 4. So it's the same as rods. 1 every 2, 2 every 4. But the beams are now 3 every 3. Sheets are 2 every 2. Again, 60 a minute. Plates, 60 a minute. So yeah, it's actually makes sense. If you want to see the craziness though, all the green are all the recipes they changed. well, added in here, but like the beam over there, but changing the numbers you needed of different stuff. So I it took me a while today to get this figured out. But in this one, they even removed complete items out of recipes. You on the update? Yes. Yeah. I didn't want to play on my old one though because everything I do isn't going to be saved. So it was just like kind of. I didn't want to do stuff and then regret that it was not saving it. So I'm trying it now just to see what progression's like. Just one. Okay. I was saying, I love the change in the cost of the beam. Definitely makes things really nice. Okay, so these are the rods, which I don't really care about very badly. They finally put the option to stop the auto... Did they? I didn't see that. Here's my biggest thing. So first off, you know how I love to put rails down? You can actually now drop it on a block that's still there. You don't have to delete it anymore to do this. And then the crazy part is, so let's say I put it down to here, right? It keeps that height. I don't have to do it individually for each one anymore. Considering how many of these things that I use, I think that's my favorite part of this update. Where do you? I guess that would be at the menu screen probably. I'll have to check into that. Okay, let's see. One beam, two sheets. I think I'll make this one the beam. I think I'll take it low. Oh, I need to add one more of these in here. Build higher. Did they take away the 3-pillar restriction? If that's the case, then that might even be my even more favorite. Alright. Yeah, let's see, pick it here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. What? Oh, that just made my bases so much easier. Holy cow. They didn't do a very good job of their change notes. There's a lot of big changes that I didn't see. That's really good. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm doing this over here. Okay.
Gotcha.
Actually, let's change it around. I'd rather have you rods and you beams. What do you mean change for the tier 3 rail? I think attaching to pillars with platforms is easier. Oh, that's nice too if that's the case. I do so much building like that. That's, oh man, that makes me so happy. Okay, your rods. Let me just connect the stuff that I know. Yeah, it changed the way I normally do all these things because it's no longer, 3 per. To unlock them, take 2 seconds to... What do you mean unlock them? I've got the tier 3 rails. Yeah, the multi-rail 3. Oh, the tier 3 rails. Oh, yeah. I think I have to place a lot more things, though. I think that's one of the restrictions on it. Is you have to place a certain number of rails already. Which, I don't mind. I kind of like the fact that they've got different, you know, requirements now. 3,000? Okay. Yeah. That's not going to take me too long. Especially when I'm trying to run all this stuff back to the Nexus area. I'm glad the tier 2 was actually pretty easy to unlock. Okay. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. Yeah, it's only one beam. Okay, gotcha. So that's... here, then over to here at that height. I can still go underneath there. Yeah, I like that it's so much easier to do this kind of finagling. Okay, I think I want to do... oops. That, and then that. Still got to use a lot of the cross things to get items where I want them, but it's still better than it was before. There. You go to there. These are sheets. How many sheets are left over? One whole thing. I think... yeah. Is that the right height? Yep. And then you just needed to be lower. Oh, I'm going to be in the way, though. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's taking a ton longer to progress, other than me spending a whole bunch of time here in the starter zone trying to unlock all the things. But that's basically all on me. I think I don't like, you need a bit, yeah. But you don't have to keep it. You have to get all the ingredients for it, yeah. But I already verified when it came to one of the things. You just have to unlock it once, and after that it stays, even if you delete whatever the item was that it needed to unlock. So I'm going to set up a tier 5, you know, or upgrade some kind of away from my normal base. And then once I get the unlock, then I'm just going to delete it and replace it so I don't have to go back and fight. Which I don't want to. Alright, let's just get these things labeled and we should be good to go. Okay, get 2 rods off of this. 1 beam. 2 sheets. Oh, I guess I gotta connect them. I think I had already connected the rods. Okay, so those should pop into there. Just make sure everything's going where it should be. And then I think I gotta put this out one more. I want to run the outputs over here on the way out. Yeah, I did not know that I could build higher. That is, oh my god, that's making me so happy right now, seeing that. They did fix the horde, because once you upgrade, that horde was still coming. Oh, I wasn't seeing that at on my other one. The one that I was playing right before the launch. I had one right by my main where I was doing it. I kept having to friggin' fight those every time. So I deleted it, and I stopped seeing them. So I'm not sure why it worked for me. Have you checked your triple and your multi-rails? Because I was seeing them work. They were working good for me on mine. So I also had previously had the rail fixed. So it might be that the update doesn't fix old rails. And I had used that little thing where you drop your file off and it updates it. So that could be why some people are saying that it's not fixed for them. Okay, why are you? Oh, just can't do it all at once. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'd say I just have to drop your save into that one thing and it reconverts all your old ones. And then you're good to go. Alright, so I wanted you to run all the way over here. This is all my Wolfram stuff. Should only need 2 rails. Oh no, because I've got 4. I was saying that I need to. I was gonna have to do 2 rails of 2 each. This one does. I'm still able to drone far, far away. That one still works. So, unless they changed that in the regular game, and I just wasn't aware of that either. Yeah, I can go super far away now. Or still. I know the mod loader, as soon as I logged in until I deleted it, was saying it wasn't compatible with that version of the game. So I know the mod loader wasn't working. I did this backwards. Otherwise, I was going to be trying to have to run those through the other blocks. Okay, those fixed. Oop, I don't want it in the middle. Yeah, so far, having good. The one concern that I have is I still had really bad. It wasn't as bad, but I still had bad lag when I would go into drone mode. So I'm wondering if there's something up with this drone mod that once you get a big base, it's more effective. Because it seemed weird that I was only getting that really bad lag when I was in the drone mode, and I was fine just walking around in the exact same place. Cool. I already put up the platforms. I'm going to run those after the stream tonight. Use that to run them all over. But I at least got everything to the edge with storage in line, ready to go. So this one is done. Cool. Now let me go grab some things out of here to take it to the next base. Specifically all this stuff. Well, not you guys. I don't need all that pistol. I'm gonna get plenty of heavy as I go through. I don't need to be a hoarder. I'm a hoarder enough as it is. The thing that is kind of getting me is I keep trying to hit the button that used to do sort. Now it only allows you to use the R key. You have to complete the quest in the Forgotten Engine is what it is, because on my save that I've already done that, it's completely open now. But it doesn't open up until it's part of that story now. Yeah, revive time, max health. Yeah, because did you remember when you first did it? Well, not to give spoilers, but that was the talk about when you completed that quest, that it was opening up more of the map. Because I think the first thing they talked about was that there was only a small pocket that was left livable, and that's where we start out in, is that small pocket. And then completing the world engine is what opens up the rest of the map, or this much of the map so far. I'm not going to be able to bring everything. I really like those tooltips now. It makes it so much easier to see what things do. I guess I can take it all. Nah. Right. Jump on the old zip line. Yeah, yeah, the drone mod seems to work, unless that was one other thing that they changed and didn't say, like if that's because I never removed it, and the mod loader specifically said it did not work with that version of the game. But as soon as I got the drone unlocked, I was able to fly around again. So apparently that still works. All right, I can actually get rid of a bunch of these now. That was the first thing I unlocked, is the tier 2 solar. I just hate these. And I'm still having this problem here where it tells you you're building underwater. Yeah, it is nice. It's not super hard to, it's just like laying out rails, so it's not too bad. Yeah, look at that. Building is underwater. Not sure about that. It's still kind of annoying. So I have to place it all up an extra block to make it level, but alright, we're good there. Alright, I think I want to start up here. It's the way I've usually worked the last time, as I went around the map this way. So I think we'll go up and... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and clear this thing. Forgot wasn't able to clear any from my last map because I'd already done it. Yeah, they seem to be the exact same distance allowed as the actual rails themselves.
Look through your available tasks. There should be a corporation that can provide you with something to assist.
I always remember this one's pretty easy. I mean, compared to some of the other ones. Oh, I forgot I got the thing that makes it shoot faster. Holy cow. That is definitely faster. Dude. The things that I can do with that change. Because there's so many times where I wanted to build something and I wanted it to be nice and level. But I couldn't. Because it was just, one block too much or 2 blocks too much. Dude, this thing, I don't think I ever got this before. This, like, faster fire rate. It makes it so much easier to kill stuff. It's like little spurts.
It works.
Cool. Yeah, it shoots a lot faster. That wasn't like a little upgrade. That was a big upgrade. Uh-oh.
Reloading.
Okay. I wonder if it was these guys. They must have come from this side and just went after the base. Alright, I think I'm going to leave all my stuff here because this is kind of central to where I'll be building the bigger base here. Wait. Oh yeah, over here. Can I help disinfect it? I can. Yeah, I was watching someone else last night after mine, and literally everything. One thing I'm disappointed. Items. Yeah. Well, and it always said that it was gonna stay that way for throughout the early access. So I kind of expected that. Not happy about it, but expected that. Oh yeah. Okay. I put all that stuff there because I knew I was going to be able to do something with it later. Okay, let's put the good stuff over here. Plants and food over here. Kind of cool having all the supporters pack stuff back again. Okay. Now, actually, no, I need to build the recycler first. Actually, that's also one of my favorite things, is this recycling chamber. I no longer have to feel like I'm wasting things.
That's just what I need.
Get building material out of them. I still wish there was like a shift click to get things in instead of having to double click everything. I hope at some point they actually do something like that. I mean, most games have a form of that now, so it's kind of weird that they ignored that completely. Oop. I think I left some. Nope. So are we empty up there now? Yep. Let's get a few more of these put up here. Oh, I already have you. I do. Got the. I need. Nope, I have you. Guess I can do the weapons upgrade. I know for the you can unlock the bigger habitat now just by using a few of those, which is interesting. Development station. Already got the recipe station. And I think the food station. I'll get that. Cool. Just to have everything in here. I forgot to grab some more building blocks though. So we'll zip line back. Does it go faster if you're going down a hill? I wondered about that. Like if it actually uses physics. And you can't, like in Satisfactory, you can't like speed yourself up. Launch yourself into space.
Just what I need.
Alright, man, tempting to get the version 2 fabricator. But I would need to be able to get the version 2 extractor as well. Otherwise, it would be kind of off in the numbers, what it's actually putting out and pushing. Okay. This one has wolfram and titanium nearby, so I should be able to set up another basic building block crafter over here. And I'm just need quartz to be able to unlock the tier 2 storage unit as well. Would have been nice if they gave us quartz now for beating that. Okay, where did I build this last time? This opens up so many new things now. I keep looking at things going, I need to find a flat spot. I don't need to find a flat spot anymore. Well, still helps to have a flat spot, but not as flat. Now what would be cool is if I could put the supported platforms higher than just that first level.
Acquired.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm like, why won't it let me fly? Okay. Are you the only one? Nope. Well, aim helps. Okay. I wanted to try this. Oh, still can't do that. Dang it. That would be nice. Nope, you can still only put that on the bottom. But let's try this now. Can I support something from the side of this? Nope. Okay. Well, those would have been two nice things if that was the case. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, so I'm going to build down there and over there. Stop. What? Stop. Put the platform on. I think I did try that. So I put like the pillar down and tried to put the platform on it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, pillars on platforms. Yeah, I like the supported pillar because for my floor, I can run through the pillar, whereas with these ones I can't. Does that put a normal platform? Oh wait. Oh my god. Now I see what you're oh my goodness. Dude. Even more things that are awesome. It's gonna make my build so much easier now. Holy cow. Alright, let's see. Hold on. First off, what do I got? I got 2 normals and I got 2 pours. So I think that was... Yep, that's you. Alright, so I just need 6 smelters. I love the beams are just a 1-for-1 now. And 8 fabricators. Oh, but the housing too. So, yep, I want to do those single file. Alright, let's... Oh, not you. You. Okay, drop you down a little bit more. Is that the lowest I need to go? Yep, okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can actually build this up a level higher. I'm used to having to, you know, build it really close to the ground, which works sometimes, but it's nice to have a little bit more clearance for running cables underneath. Not as big for a feeder base, but for the bigger bases, it's really, really handy. And I probably should just give it one more just in case. Yeah, this one I didn't need to use the new feature, but it's just, well, now it means I can do three layer stuff if I ever want to. So I wonder if that's now why they don't just lock into place on these like they used to. I have to jiggle it around a little bit more. Can I place it off the side? No, it's off to be it. I'm trying all kinds of things now because who knows what actually got changed. There's a lot of uh-oh. So there's a lot of stuff that just is not in the wait. Oh, I thought you were like an automatic for some reason. Yeah, they didn't make it in change notes, which is interesting. Don't know if that was an intentional thing or... I'm used to like the fun pimps on 7 days, and it's like an essay, all the different changes, even if some of them don't make sense because they're all, you know, technical kind of things. They still go into everything. I just like that I can lower a rail through a block and not have to delete the block first, and then have it actually stay that exact same height until I change it again. Now that I'm in this mode, these are going to go fast, these feeder bases. Alright, let's go ahead. So is it only letting me go... So it's not even letting me go red anymore, which is good, because that kind of got annoying. Interesting. There's so many good fixes here. Yeah, I think 3 should be far enough on the bottom. Okay, smelters. Oh, base core. That might help. I don't think I can place this enough to be able to cover both the titanium and the wolfram, so I don't think I'm even going to try. I did that. I think I tried it before when I did this one too, because I think I have to almost be at this point to get that last one, and yeah. I'll just put another one over there. So in that case, let's run this one a little further over this way. Alright, can I build habitat off of you? I can. Okay. I don't need to put much in there. I just want a place to go if I get a rupture. Good grief. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, back up we go. Smelters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is coming in here? 360, so I need two cables. Let's have them come in this way. Yeah, the fact that it saves that, I can probably do. Each one will be 60 plus the one of the normals. Oh yeah, I forgot it stays now. Yep. Cool. Rerun all these. I like. Okay, I was gonna say I like to get all this stuff done, and then I'll put that fabrication floor above it. But it's easier to just to get all the running of the cables into these.
Activity detected.
Ah,
I recommend finding a
yeah, I still got
safe
some
place.
time. Yeah, and then I'll put the top on here. Run all the rails up to it, and then this one will be a little more interesting because I think I'm making 2 housings out of this one. And we're gonna go titanium, titanium, titanium. Cool. Alright, as soon as we come out of this one, we can put the top on. And then I still need to do the excavators, but that won't take much. That'll be quick. And then I can go straight over to the Wolfram, and then tie a couple of the ores of each into it, so I can make a basic building material maker. Man, so many good things in this. Making me more and more excited to get back to my normal world, especially if I can figure out why it's lagging only when I'm in drone mode. And I'm hoping if I get rid of the drone mod, because it might be that it lets me fly out too far, so because of that it's having to load more stuff maybe. And right now I just don't have a lot of stuff, so it's not making it a big effect.
I need water.
I guess we use you while we're here. Oh yeah, let's get the get a couple things up here, basic.
Head to safety.
Throw up a couple chest always. It's nice to actually have a reason to keep stuff now. I haven't found any new caves yet. And it's too early to go back to the 2 I know about. I don't remember if there's anything over this way. trying to think how much I need for the next upgrade. Which one was I looking at? I don't want to do the fabricator until... Interesting. So you... The excavator is way further in, but it gives you the fabricator quicker. That's interesting. This is the one I would like. I think this will send stuff up faster, allowing you to be a little quicker on completing the quests. I'm not dealing with heat yet. I really don't care about this for a while. What I do want is this. Yeah, there's a couple things I want. Just haven't gotten to them yet. Alright, let's do this while we're waiting for it to get a little clearer. Why are you being so finicky now? What the heck? It's 3x4. I always build 3x4. 4 gap, 3 gap. I never have issues normally. Okay. I mean, if that's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do. Very odd, though. It's so weird sometimes how you have to place blocks to get them to... Even though there is support, it just... I don't know, it doesn't seem to update real time like it should. It's so weird. It's not normally this difficult to place a floor. Is it the position I'm in when I'm trying to do it? Okay, well, looks like we're good now. Just very odd behavior. And I'm not going to keep this thing this size more than likely. I just always err on the side and then delete afterwards. Here. All right, so I need 4 for rods and then 2. So the rods are going to be offset a little bit. 2, 3, 4. And then these ones are just going to be straight in. And then I think I need 2 furnaces. Yep. Yeah, I think I wanted to go this way. little bit, give them a little more room in the front. Okay. Rods go straight into storage. Oh. Nope, didn't want to do that. I did notice something when I was struggling to do like a single line, but just standing still, it was almost like controller drift. It just kept moving. It was extremely frustrating. But it explained why. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Explain why sometimes when you're trying to place a rail just at the last second, it kind of goes wonky. Between. Okay, starting to come together. Sure why you did that, but all right. Yeah, I think I want him the other direction. Yeah, we'll try it the other way. So it feeds into the storage. I could have just gone straight across. I didn't need this one. Harness feeds are in. Trying to find. I would like to be able to use both of these to feed into there. See, I could. Let me get rid of you real fast. If I put you back here, I can route you back. Once the furnaces stop, I want them to keep running so that they can fill up the output of the different base materials. You need to go into that one. I guess what I can do is I can go like this to here. This to there. Trying to get creative but keep my 90 degrees. But they're both pulling off at the end of their individual runs. And you actually aren't using anything but. And unfortunately, I still don't have the 5 wide rails, so I kind of am stuck doing this. Be able to take out a bit of this platform after. Don't like how this looks when you're doing it with a single rail, but for some reason with the multi-rails, I don't mind. Wait, since when is that a thing? Normally you have no issues clipping when it comes to multi-rails. Okay, that worked. It was really weird though. That'll come out to here, and we'll end up running that later into the central. Still need to run the extractors. Like that, do you? Okay, I'll move you over just enough to give you support, and then you shouldn't care. Oh, you stay. Prune a little bit off. Why you're still sitting there. Or you. Some weird stuff going on. I'm not used to seeing blocks just float. Although someone was showing me how they had the use the delete function on a core so they could remove the stuff, and it left everything hanging in the air, all the rails. That would be frustrating. Okay, this should work out really well. just put you here so I can run you down. And to there. There we go. You're right at the right height. Perfect. Okay, and there. You there. And you go here. Are you the same height? I think you need to go down 2. Perfect. Can't wait, or I hope they at some point give us a method of having these snap at 90s without having to put them into these cross rails. Concentration mode. Okay, I gotta take this one to here, looks like. No, that's not what we want. Looks terrible. Try we're going this way. There. And now all I have left to do is to program and attach power. I hate those little bulge things. They are kind of annoying. I think I already did the smelters, right? Yep. Okay, I don't have to go up here very often. We'll go beams here. Oh, I haven't connected these yet. So I gotta do that. Sheet. Sheet. Rods. Rods. Rods and more rods. Okay. And more crosses just so we can get clean angles. They say something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Okay, now I just need to hit these 2 furnaces and then drop probably only 1 power. I think I only have to do 1. Alright, oh yeah. Okay, your furnace. Should be beam. Yep. Okay, I forgot it tells what's there. Sheet. And rods. Okay, power. Put it over on this side. There we go. No, I want to be in the air. I like being in the air. I like watching this part. Little anticlimactic how slow it is, though. That's even with the tier 2 rails. Alright, now they're starting to pull out more. Two heights feeding in. Make sure everybody's coming up. And this one, it's all the way at the end. Okay, yeah, there we go. Splitting off to the fabricators. Coming into the furnace. And there we go, housing. Cool. That one's done. Alright, let's go over and hit up this wolfram. I think I'm gonna need another heart anyway.
That's a snack.
Grab this one over here. Like I said, once you get into the swing of them, these things tend to go pretty quick. Ooh, I get another one here too. First, we'll build the over here. That covers all of. Yep, I like that. Throw down a quick habitat right here by it. Although I just had a rupture, so I shouldn't have one here for a little bit, but always better safe than sorry. Okay. So this is Wolfram 2, which is 5 normal. 3, 4, 5. Yep. So that means 10 smelters, 8 fabricators, 4 furnace. I'm feeling like I should probably offset on this one. We'll do the 4 this time, or a gap of 4. Three, 4. That should be wide enough for the smelters. I may have to go a little bit wider. And then this one I have to go 4. Yeah, I might have to go a little wider at the top just to fit everything in. And this is like a weird one. I have to do this because I've got to fit in a smelter in the back here to offset. And unfortunately, it makes it I have a 4x4, so I have to do a little extra tweaking to make sure I still provide support. I'll do one more just in case. I don't know if I need it or not. I think I'm going to use this for the first time. I'm going to be able to use this to make my platform just a little higher. Yeah, because of this. One of the tricks I've learned that helps with getting the height right for these things is to have something underneath it to measure into. Cool. And that will be the base level. Yeah, and I had to go up because otherwise that would have been in the way. But now that I can actually go higher than the limit used to be, and I can place a pillar between, I mean a platform between pillars, oh my goodness. Cool. Now I just need to place you. Very cool. I like that they are paying attention to some quality of life things. Cool. And then 2 more above. The same height? Yeah, okay, good. That doesn't always work out when you're trying to put them in the side of a mountain and trying to have it match the same height with at least the pillars. The supported pillars, that's not a problem. It's just these pillars for some reason tend to be a little more troublesome. Figure out too, is this going to be a 3 run? Yeah, each one will have to have 2 out of my 240 available. Yep, so it'll be 3 rails coming in with okay, I need you for sure. Yeah, with from the ore from the excavators. Oh no. Did I build this too close? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, here it's letting me build without any issues. Kind of confused again. Damn. I don't normally go this big on the front. I should only need the 2. Yeah, we'll be fine there. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put those in there. Connected. Oop, not there. That was an oopsie. Okay. Yeah, I think it all needs to go this way. So it looks like I'm going to have two of them. Gotta get out of the way. Two of them carrying 240. And one carrying 120. I think you'll probably have to, well, we'll see about those, but I think you might have to be the single. Get you at least to here. Should be able to take this one from the front, bring it over to here. Nope. How far over can I bring? I'll get. Bring it over to here. That's those two. So for this one, because I only have two spots there without having to go through and make this a lot bigger than I want to. Oh, no, I want to do here. I'm going to have the single one is probably going to go all the way to the end, but I'm going to have it go over the other ones. So I can run two on a single rail. Here and one there. I'm feeling this is going to be too long. Oh, no. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys are all here. Okay. Now, far are you up there? I'd like to have you come pretty low. I think I need to bring you all the way. But I'm going to bring you all the way up to here. Yeah, that's just going to be for you. The other ones I'm going to run on that other rail. I just have to make sure I make it so that the one at the end can get over the top of this one. Okay, I need you to go up a little higher to be over. Okay, that one I'm okay with. I think I'm still going to have problems here. have to do... If I do the... I think that first one probably needs... I need one of those two front ones to be the single. Yep, this will be the way to do it. Yep, alright, there we go. That works. Keep the line straight. Oop, nope, I need the cross here. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Perfect. So you're going to come in here. That should reach. Perfect. All right. First two are going to go down low. Oh wait, you're the low one. Sorry. Let's redo that. Gonna be interesting when it's done, but it works. You're gonna come 2, 3, 4 up to there. And you're okay, for this to work like I want it to. Oh, no, never mind. I'm getting confused. Happens sometimes when I'm doing something like this, because until I get it all connected. Okay, right. Can't tell. I think that's it. Alright. Okay, this actually goes 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now it's all run. Still got our angles, which is what matters. I still needed. There we go. That's great. Need to go up a little higher. I like the look of it when it's all level. Something about when it's going up and down, it just doesn't look as clean. Yep, there we go. And luckily now it'll stay that height for all of them. Alright. Gotcha. Able to get it, fully efficient. Not going over the capabilities of the rail. Plus we got multi levels, which is cool. Not as cool as if it was 3 across, but this 2 gap kind of messes things up a little. All right, so this time we got excavators in already. Come over here to where my house is. I don't know that I want to run zip lines over to here. I don't think I'm going to be back here much. Okay. And all the way up. Alright, get these guys programmed. Again, I might have to go a little bit wider off the side just to fit, because I think I have one extra fabricating machine up there than I have smelters down here. Okay, I'm running into this. Okay. Is there a spot at which this actually doesn't? It worked perfectly below. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Holy cow. What? Whoa. Okay. There we go. I saw it for a sec. That is so bizarre. Oh. Hungry and thirsty. Thought it was a bug at first. There it is again. Just got to get that right position. There it was. Oh, come on, give it to me, give it to me. There we go. Yeah, that's so weird. Just got to find the right angle to get it to actually connect. Wonder if that works in those places where I wasn't able to place more than one block at a time near no build zones. Okay, why are we... Heck is going on here? It's only a 3. understand the So is it because I'm putting it there? It's not considered it supported anymore. My guess is, well, can I just do this now? I can? Does that fix this now? No, I still got to place blocks underneath it. Interesting that I can do it. Like, they really changed a lot of this placement stuff. Some of it good, some of it not. I'd say the majority of it's good, though. I just think it has some offsetting second order kind of things. Is it second order of effect? Is that what they call it? Okay, now if I put you here. Thing is, I'm wondering if it's going to have the same problems behind it because it's a 4x4 behind it. That one I expected it to have issues. Gotta do it all single though, whatever. Okay. You're in the wrong spot. Okay. I need 8 wire, which is 30 piece, or 30 per. And 4 wolfram, which is 90 per. So I need 6 of these for the furnace. Wait, what? Now you're saying it's not... I don't. This is the part I don't like. Is they're not considering the bases of these as actually being bases. So as soon as it sits on top of one of those, it suddenly doesn't work. I've been frustrated by that for a long time. I'd hope that that would be one of the things they fixed. Because you can see it. It's replaced with a... It's replaced with a block. They don't seem to consider it a supported block. I don't even know if this is gonna fix it or not. Hope this works. This used to work. This is the way I built my bases prior to the update. I never had to do this. Still give me a ton of invalids. I don't get this. It's because it's sitting on...
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
So it's literally, it's only okay. And then it disappears. I don't understand this. Why is this so hard? Why? And yeah, it's not supported again. This is ridiculous. It's like they do one thing to make it better, and then they just roll right back and do another to mess it up. I was always able to place those like that before. Don't know how else to fix that, how else to make that work. I mean, it's literally, I'm trying to sit it on 2 supports and it's telling me it's not stable.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Star rupture has started.
So I place the pillars behind the cross rail, so even though they were, it still provided the support. But even with that, and even with the thing over on the side, it still doesn't want to let me place the furnaces above them. I'm going to try to see about the fabricators. I don't know what to do at this point if that's the way it's gonna...
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
The only thing I could do would be to try to... Shouldn't have to put all these supports in, though. Okay, now here's the interesting thing. First placing you was giving me a weird. And what's that chain looking thing? It's chained to that? I don't know. I'm not even gonna put the I don't think it should matter whether or not there's a block underneath it. Let me see. The stability is just all kinds of. I have a block right here, and it's still saying that there's no, that's not stable. What is going on? You're saying you're not stable, but you're like. This doesn't make sense at all. It was stable before. And all they did was fix one. What is going on? Like, do I need to completely take this whole thing apart? Okay, the fabricator, well, it's not fine in all places. Yeah. I don't know what to do here. Huge part. I think I just got to take the whole thing down. Like, this is not working. And I don't know why. I'm not doing it different than I always do. But it's still giving me all this errors with no structural support. And it's close to being done too. That's the part that frustrates me more. Yeah, the issues it was having should not be issues. Sucks, I gotta take this whole thing down. Start all the way over. I don't know if it's sneaky suspicion it's because I was using that new feature. I put, instead of using the like I normally do, I tried something different, something new. and it didn't work, so let's try something different here. Something more like my normal. Yeah, let's go here. This works, and that means even though I can build higher, there's something up with the tech or the structural support for doing that. Give myself 3 rows this time, which I didn't last time, and I didn't like the look of it. Okay, this will be the bottom floor. I'm not going to play any of the new stuff. This is it. This is the way it used to be. So I'm going to do it the way I know works or should work. Some of this snapping building, it's not as smooth as it was before. Not as intuitive. Like I actually had to lock these at a height to make them snap onto these these supports. Which is odd. Tempted to skip a lot of the first part I do just to make sure it works up top, but all the other bases I've done so far in here, I use this method. I didn't put a block in between the two of those like I did in this last one. I don't know if that's exactly what did it, but it sure seems like it. Yeah, and it also wasn't letting me do this very well either. So I didn't like something about it. Oh, and I don't need to go here. Staying, getting some double placed blocks. Oh, it's like when sometimes when I drag, it drags over other blocks that are already in place. I didn't know that actually causes them to double place. It's not good. Putting this stuff in again. Needs to work this time. Needs to be in the right spot as well. need to get run differently, but now that I've got 3 blocks free behind, I can actually run them the normal way instead of the weird way I was doing it. So I'm just going to get rid of these completely for now.
Arcane reserve has finished regenerating.
Change my mind again. Yeah, I think that first one should be the one that's single. There. That'll make it line up better. I'll start off with low. Medium. And higher. So see, I thought that was wrong. Okay. Run these at least. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, this looks much better when I have the room to run the rails side by side and not be forced like I was to try to run one over the top of another one. Just doesn't look as good. Okay. I'll deal with that later. This part's pretty easy to deal with now. Okay, and I still am having the same problem I've had this entire time with placing large amounts of blocks. It's like you gotta get it at just the right angle for it to... Yeah. And then to click. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going to have the same problem again now. That this isn't the issue that I'm running into. Okay. Let's try this again. Am I going to immediately have things just... Yes! Again. I've never had this problem before. I don't get it. I have an entire save where I did this. Yeah, and it won't let me place it. And if I try to run my furnace like I was trying to run before, it's just going to tell me it's not stable for this entire front area. Why? There's no sense to this. So they're saying that it can't go up to here because that's there, but it should still be able to go over to there. Like there's no difference in the distance. And this should not be an issue. And I don't. Okay. I don't know what this new link thing is supposed to. What's going on? I honestly have no clue why this is doing this. This is so bizarre. I've never had to like stick it out like this before, and I still don't know if this is in the end going to fix the furnace problem. I've done this so many times where I had large ore deposits because I have to be able to offset them, and I've never, like literally I've never had a problem doing this. I don't think I did it on the no, I have. This is the first time I've done it on a base in the update. Not happy. I mean, they give us more of a height limit, but then it's like they take away the ability to build on it. Still not everywhere. Resources. And I got holes again. There's Definitely something changed. They and what they did trying to fix things, they somehow messed something that used to work up. I forgot to make my building material maker over there. Everything up here worked. Again, I didn't do the offset because I didn't have that many things, but this is definitely... Like, I had no places up here where I couldn't put a block.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if it's because of where I'm building, since I'm having so much trouble placing stuff over there. Like, I'm tempted to go someplace different, further away, and just put up a couple platform things and see if I can't build on it or put stuff over there. Definitely going to need to make a zip line over to here because I still have all those to do yet. Just got to get past this one. I didn't think it was going to take me the whole stream to do two feeder factories. Well, one of them went quick. This one is not. All right, so it's 4 furnaces and 8 fabricators. But I need those 6. Yeah, it's definitely... Three lines to feed into 2 furnace. I'm getting ahead of myself plugging things in before I verified I can do the other stuff I need to do. Right now I just want it to work. I want this one to work and then just be done with it. So 3 to feed into there, and then it's the same here. So far, placing those is not making anything disappear, which in and of itself, I guess, is a good sign. Okay. Still curious why. Well, technically back here, you guys are 3 wide. So let's see. If I did this, I'm going to try to put this in again, see if this has any... Again, I just want to get this one done. In the future, I will try it on another place to see if it actually has something to do with where it's placed. This part here, I'm not shocked that it's having issues because it's a 4x4, and that's a bad thing. Let's see if that... Okay, that fixes that. Alright, I still need to fit 8 fabricators. So that's where I need the extra wide. Let's see how many I can fit in here first. I think I need a whole another layer off to the side. I'm just gonna go 3 wide this time. Give it a... Again, I just need to... If I need to go higher, I can do another one, but I just want this one done so I can move on. And then figure out later why it's behaving so differently. You know, this is behaving more like I would expect laying blocks, and it's getting further away from over here. Again, not saying that's the issue. Uh-oh. Two, 4, 6, 7. Yep, I have to go out one more. Definitely has got me working for my money. We'll see how this affects also the well, the back should be pretty easy. I don't have any... I think I can get rid of most of that back, to be honest. Being goofy again. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 7. I probably have to go up one more yet. 8, 9. Yep, I gotta go up one more. Holy cow. Well, it's because I didn't offset those, but I was already kind of because of that. And I don't mind. Although with as wide as I'm going, I probably could have just gone single file. Well, a little late to change now. Are you able to go up and down inside of it now? I don't like that. Right height? It is, okay. Not my normal small footprint. I mean, then again, also this is not carrying over, so I mean, it's no reason to get super upset. Yeah, I'm going to be taking a lot off this back. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so, and that's a total of 240, which technically I can do on a single wire. So I might as well just daisy chain y'all. Let's actually get you guys up here too. The thing is, I don't even know how I would explain this if I were to go on the Discord trying to... I have to think about it. It's more of a video thing would, you know, make it kind of explained, but trying to just put a picture... Wait. It was 8. Why did I do 10? Oops. Yep, went too far. I don't know where I got 10 from. Oh, 10 was the number of smelters. Maybe that had something to do with it. And I've got things floating again. Like they're connected to something. Yeah, something very weird is going on with placing blocks up in the air. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, that works better. Yeah, because 10 would have been 300, and then I wouldn't be able to run it on a single rail. And I'm putting out 240 and 360. So I need a single rail of these. How do I want to do this? I want to get rid of as much of this as I can, so if I put it like this thing's going to disappear on me. Yep, saw that coming. Very weird. Okay, so that is you going here. Oh, I needed 3. Get rid of you. Yeah, get rid of this now. Let's do this other stuff first. No, I didn't need to go lower. Okay. And yes, I do know I use more supports than I need to. I just like things to line up well. I like clean 90-degree angles. Yeah, I haven't seen a patch yet from the public test branch. I'm wondering where they are with that. I guess that probably looks better. Yeah, I could use a larger one, but then I'm taking up way more space and needing to use a lot more of the floor space that I'm trying to prune off. Okay. Do this first, see if there's anything on the bottom floor I can get up. I don't want it to be smaller than the floor below it. Yeah, I think I'll have to leave that there. For reasons said, I don't want the top to be smaller than the bottom. Plants did different things there. Alright, now I gotta program it. Connect the excavator outputs to their spot on the side. And provide power. I see we got some pricklers good up here, so I'm gonna go grab them while I have the chance.
That's a snack.
I'm gonna go through a million of these later. I haven't even unlocked the recipe yet, so yeah, I need these badly.
Acquired.
It's my favorite food recipe. These things are just annoying to get a lot of, I should say. Okay. Nope, got another one up here. I just need to make a path up to there. Oh, weird. Yeah, we got some more floating things. Weird. Yeah, I've had some weird issues trying to place all these blocks. And support them as well. I gotta figure out what this little lock thing that sometimes comes up when I'm placing blocks. I don't know if it's something that kind of indicates some kind of structural thing or not, but it would be nice to know. Okay, and now I should be able to... And that'll come off, and that will go over to here as well as that one and that one. Or that one, and then those ones over there. Okay, now I just gotta come down. Whoop. That's right, I gotta program first. I only have so many things unlocked. I'm trying to get everything forwarded over. Just kind of like the way I like to. I don't want to build stuff in small little things. I want to bring in the whole zone into one spot and then use that to make all those items. Everything else, just small islands, craft in basic items of the type of ore they're over. That's right, I still got to do the storage. And because I just had to replace them again, I don't think I've done... Yep. To redo the smelters. Yeah, it's weird that I had to bring it all forward one more. If I do this again, I'm just gonna again pull it out and then move the smelters forward, or at least that first row. Want to have them coming in at the same height as where they're going, so that looks good. Let's go up, I think, one more. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And again, now because I'm able to run them 3 wide, it's going to look much better going across. Nice straight lines all the way across. I think maybe I'll put the power right here. Looks like I need 2. There we go. We can watch this thing. Hopefully we got no issues here. Said I'm pretty sure I programmed everything and it should all be run right. Yeah, that looks good. Just going across the multiple levels. Okay, you guys will be at the end. Should start getting, yep, there's all of our smelted stuff coming up. Waiting to see it here. There we go. Just took a while to get its stuff. And then there's all of our finished products. Nice. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I could have run these all the way. With the size this thing is, I could have run it normal, and then I wouldn't have that second set of smelters, which meant I could have pushed this thing in a bit further. But it is what it is. It does look good, though. And it's a constant run of things going through. And it looks like it's log jamming, but it's not. They're getting out by the time the next craft gets made. And sending a full 240 into storage. And filling up quick. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how hard that one was. The something has definitely changed in the way the game, or the block placing and things. All right. What is the Titanium 3? Hmm. 6 furnace, 8 fabricators, or 6 smelters. Why do you say what the frick? There's no math for these. Yeah. Wait, what? No. Why did it do that? Okay. Yeah, these were things that I hand typed in. There's no way that I'm aware of to get it to fit in part of there. Okay. So this will definitely be a regular 6 across. Yeah, let's see about here. See if it still gives, because I wasn't having issues before when I was doing it in my other bases. Okay, and I'm going to try the other. Well, let's see. Again, ground needs to be. Let's make sure I can actually move everything out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this one actually behaves. Top's going to be a little bigger on this one because again it's crafting for housing. Bottom will be fairly small. Yeah, we'll go with that for the moment. Really interested to see how those upgraded fabricators and miners and all that stuff do. I don't know, my guess is it's probably just like a doubling or something. I can't imagine it being much more than that. Be nice if you had the option of utilizing more power and heat to get more, so you could actually choose how much. Still see what's going on through that.
Oh, great.
I had all those building building blocks there. I still forgot to build, because I got both the titanium and the wolfram over there. Yeah, I should probably... I got those on me.
Taurus 4 is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Maybe make it and run it over to more of a central location. Maybe I can get it for some of the other builds I gotta do. I just want to try to see if I can't get a nice, quick, and easy one. That Wolfram took way too long. Yeah, once I get that next thing up, I'll be able to make all of this stuff over there. Except for the applicator. Did anything need applicator? I'll be able to make synthetics. What was I gonna? Actually, I think synthetic silicon needed helium. Yeah. Okay, so I won't be able to do that one yet. I have rotors, so I can do that one. Yep, making plenty of stabilizers. Actually making a bunch of ceramics and tubes and tubes.
Returning to normal.
Been long enough to oh, I can go out there for the caves to respawn. It's right over here. Let's try it out. And I need to be on the lookout for the ignitium. Just a lot of those upgrades or things like that, but I need these two resources. There's one. And see that they're growing.
Acquired.
Wait, these are the ones that heal too. Oh man, those are huge. 50. I wasn't paying attention. That's actually a really healthy, really good item. Alright. I think I'm gonna head over towards the other known. You know, let's head further up here. Let's see if we can't find some more. We got a little bit of time before everything comes back, and I got to fight bugs. But I would like to do a little more map coverage or knowledge, whatever you want to call it. See if I can find another unexplored cave. I think I have the ignitium I need. Ooh, I need to check these. I think they're only, you can only grab them really soon after the rupture. I still don't know what they're for. Yeah. Oh, there's more than one. I didn't do that before. Okay. Don't know what they're for, but I'm assuming it's got to be another recipe, maybe. I'll have to look in the recipe thing to see if there's something for those. Probably gonna have to fight through some bugs on the way back, but I'm cool with that. At least you get more than one ignitium when you take them. Be nice to find some more. I found like 2 spots that had 4 of them right next to each other earlier. Made it easy to get like 61 of them that time. Keep on the lookout for caves. See drone. Is that a cave there? Nope. Ignitium though.
Nice.
I know there was some caves over here, so I think we're out early enough that I should have time to hit a few of them. Is that one there? I know there's some ruins, but I'm not trying to explore them without... What were you? Monolith? Yeah. Drone ruins. There we go. Get to it? I don't think so. That's a tease. So far, no joy. Dang it. Maybe it's somewhere over there. The groupers are there. I need a bunch of those for research.
Acquired. What is that?
It's a grubbler. I know what you're going to ask. Yes, my analysis shows that it's 86% edible.
Exactly what I was going to ask. 86% is quite high.
Three of them. A little nervous. But I'm a fear that I'm going to get trapped back here and have to fight a bunch of stuff on the way to get back.
That's a snack.
Ooh, there's one. Okay, hopefully it has lots of quartz. I don't know if that's amounts to lots. A few. If I can find another one on the way back, that would be perfect. Okay. Come on, let me out. Oh, is it because I was cooling that thing off? Yeah. This seems like the kind of place where they're at.
I can use this.
Sulfur's over there. See if we can get some more groupers. Yep. What was that? Oh, I think that was a monolith. I think we're getting over to that back corner where... Yeah, and if I remember right, there are 2 or 3 back here. Including the one I already went to. Yep, there's one there. I think there's one over there too. Don't know if I have enough time to get all of them. What? So, do they only grow if you're in the vicinity?
That's a snack.
That's a bummer. Let's see if we can find that other one I think is over here. Maybe not. Pretty sure I'm running out of time for the caves, even if I find one. But if I find one, at least I have it marked for later. Now those things, the eggs are gone. Shoot. Okay, that's ruins. Not going up there yet. Oh, jeez. I might have left some other stuff behind too then. Ooh, there it is. I thought there was another one. Okay, good, good. Yeah. Looks like we got one. Oh, two. But I'll keep grabbing these two though, because now that I know how good they are.
Rock tour status stable.
Okay, yep.
Status stable.
Now the bugs are out. All right, which direction am I going? I think I'll head back this way. Again, trying to uncover as much of the map as I can. Find any star tiers, I can grab them, and I think I still have time to get the ignitium yet before it gets to the full recovery. That wasn't too bad. I ended up with what, 30? I still have 15 left. I don't know if that's enough to unlock something yet, but we're getting closer. Pricklers, yes. What do I have that I don't need or want? Use that.
Delicious.
Ooh, gives you a lot of, not many of the purple things right now either. That was a lot of toxicity. Oops. Okay. Okay, we'll drop you, take you. There we go. Ooh, more pricklers too. Yeah. Gotta keep doing a good job of grabbing any food we see whenever we see it.
Acquired.
Okay. Here, bugs behind me. That's a bunch of them too. Yeah, this new faster machine gun seems like it was made for these guys. I don't have to keep it on them for as long. One. None of them drop any data things for me? That was rude. Oop, more prickler.
That's a snack.
I think my habitat is right down here. Make sure. I thought I heard bugs for a sec again. I think I'm gonna go and head back to the two areas and see how much I have of quartz maybe in the different spots and see if I can't possibly unlock something. Free up some
Another
inventory
great
with
day for
these.
science. This data will be useful.
Okay, I'm gonna leave all the excess that I don't need to bring with me. Alright. Yeah, I don't see a reason to run the rail all the way through here. I am going to run it from here up to the next base. Or the next zone.
Acquired.
Wait, I forgot to look in the other... I forgot to look into the other storages to see if there's anything else I wanted to bring back with me. I think there might have been.
Let's see.
A little bit. So at least I know where a few more caves are, so I can make direct beelines for them. But I am curious to see these ones over there and there. It's been a few ruptures to see if there's any additional quartz now that I can grab after the next one. It depends on if I have enough here. I do need to make sure I keep going out. But I gotta, I think, go to different locations. Like, I can't go to the same ones every rupture because most of them will be empty. That's right, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Wait. Oh, I can get on anywhere. Ah. Interesting. Is this? Okay, lots of food stuff in here. You're getting some good numbers. Okay. Yeah, looks like that's what I have is 35. I don't think I have any more back at the other base. Need that, and I'm not trying to unlock better versions of these. I am considering this though for once I start launching things. I have enough for that. But again, I don't need that until I'm making the other stuff. Don't need you yet. Yeah, I need 60, so I need more for that. That would be nice to have. And I only need level 7, and I just need one more level, and then I can see what the version 3 rail requires. Yeah, these are way easier to unlock, I think, than I remembered, or than previous. I don't have any. Oh. Okay, let's put the good stuff away in here. Ooh, I do have building blocks. Not a lot. A couple. Alright, let's go back to the other base and see what I have there. Try to bring everything here to this middle one. Yeah. If I don't care about having it in a straight line and being on pillars like this, I could just run it over there. And I might, maybe I start doing that with temporary ones. Let's just get them run to the different base areas. Because again, the test realm stuff is going to get reset, so it doesn't save. But on my, when I do my actual base, that's when I'll probably care about this and make sure that everything is lined up. I was about to speed up the rails, but I don't think it matters. You guys are already full.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I want to... Let's try that. At least speed you up. Okay, yep, that at least gets it through faster there. And do some upgrading. Just on these. So when it does need something and request it, it'll get there faster. I'm not going to do this everywhere, but yeah, I think just for the inputs here wouldn't be bad. No. Finish the line here, at least for the titanium, to get stuff into here. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to check in here. I might look into that later. Didn't want that. Alright, let's see how many I can get. Oh, it doesn't throw stuff on the floor anymore. That's kind of cool. I remember that used to be a thing that really bothered me. If you tried to take everything out of a chest and you couldn't fit it in your inventory, instead of leaving it in the chest, it would throw it on the floor.
Ah, gotcha.
That's kind of cool. Some more interesting little fixes and updates. Back. Yeah, I got a bit of stuff to do. I'm gonna try to get it done tomorrow. Pick up my son, hang out with him for a little bit, so I'm not gonna have as much time between. Still have to record some stuff for YouTube and do some editing, so I may not have those run yet, but I don't think that's gonna matter because I don't think I'm gonna have everything finished to the point where I'm trying to set up our larger base, and I still have to plan that out. So I think it should be... Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call this one here. We got the got the 2 feeders done. Got the rail. Got a few things unlocked. And then I got a pretty good... I should be able to get the rest of the feeders done tomorrow. As long as I think I don't use the 4-wide. Yeah, it's so weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So appreciate everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you all for coming by. If you're watching on Twitch and you enjoyed this, I'd appreciate it if you would hit that follow button. And if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and again, if you haven't already subscribed, I would very much appreciate it if you would consider that. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.